Here's a hot take. Let's stop refillable bottles. Hey Fragrance family, I'm Dave and I'm a fragrance bro. Of course, your best source for everything fragrance related. Now, you know, if you watch my channel at all, that I have these hot takes sometimes, these controversial opinions about some things. And today I've had a thought, a revelation that I think I want to express. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I would love to hear your thoughts about this though down in the comments. Of course, keep it civil, of course. I'm not accusing you of anything. Come on. I think we should stop refillable bottles. Now, refillable bottles have a great appeal. I'm sure there are a lot of bottles that are just wasted in the world. Having refillable bottles kind of mitigates that problem, or so the claims go. Now, how many fragrance bottles are thrown away every year? It's this number. That's a big number. And I think that we probably can do something better about that. But here's my problem with this. Almost all of the components of a fragrance bottle are already recyclable, whether it's glass, whether it's the metal caps, or whether it's plastic from the insides of the sprayer. Most of these can be disassembled in some form and can be recycled. Having a bottle that is refillable doesn't really change that, really. It just makes it more convenient to refill the bottle. Now, here's my second point. Who is refilling these bottles? I think many people, if they like a fragrance, they're probably just going to just buy another bottle. They're not going to even think about it being refillable. There's probably only a small subset of fragrance nuts that are really going to think, maybe I should just refill this instead of throw it away. They're not only the hardcore fragrance collectors, but they're hardcore conservationists as well. How many people in the world is that? Judging from the numbers of conservationists and the numbers of bottles thrown away every year, is probably this number or thereabouts. It's probably a small number. Now, I admit I have some refillable bottles. Do I refill them? No. I don't have a way to refill them, and that's one of the problems here. People, if they have a way to refill it, where are they going to go? They're probably not going to go to the local mall that sells them just a new bottle. And if there is a way to refill it, most of the time what a company is going to offer is just another bottle. It's some sort of decant bottle. Now, does that reduce waste? No, it doesn't. It just adds another bottle on top of the regular bottle. It might reduce the amount of sprayers every year by a small number, but that's it. But really, here is my main problem here. The main problem that I have with refillable bottles is that it makes it far easier to get a fake. I realized this just recently when buying this. This is Acqua di Gio Parfum. I really wanted this, so I bought it. I bought it from Amazon. And as far as I know, I bought this from a reputable seller on Amazon. I think it was from the Armani site. But when I smelled it, it smelled fine. It smelled very good, actually. But then I got to thinking, how would I know if this was a fake? How would I know if this were real? I've never even tried this before, so I don't really know what it smells like. And the way that it smells very similar to the original Acqua di Gio, at least from what I got. So how would I know if someone just didn't take Acqua di Gio, fill it into this, or even worse, took a clone of Acqua di Gio and filled it into this, bought something for just pennies, sold it for a premium, and then I was the dupe who bought it because it was a refillable bottle. Now, granted, they have to reseal it, but that's not hard. Anyone could do that. I could do that. What's worse is if I'm selling this used on the secondhand market to just someone, a friend, or on Facebook or wherever, then if they get it, they're going to think the same thing. Then what happens? Then I'm the one caught with selling a fake when I didn't. I bought it from someone else, not knowing if it were real or not. But I bought a fake, not knowing it was fake. All because it was easy to just unscrew the cap, fill it with fake juice, and pass it on to the customer without them even knowing it. This is a big downside because this can happen all the time. Some of the biggest culprits of selling refillable bottles are often these boutique companies with really expensive SKUs. And often they're the ones that have fragrance dupes on the clone markets where you can buy really inexpensive dupes for pennies. This creates a conundrum with us collectors because we know that we should get something that is authentic, pass it on to someone if they want it, and we should do the best we can to disclose how much is in here, how fresh it is, where we got it, etc., etc. But if there are any thieves out there, any conniving individuals that have a real cunning streak about their business strategies, as it were, then repackaging something with fake juice is going to be what they're going to do. The problem isn't that I think this will happen. The problem is I know for a certainty that this will happen. Just thinking about any individual out there with any kind of idea to commit fraud, essentially, they're going to do this because it's the easiest plan. So what do we do about it? Well, I don't really know if there's anything we can do about it. You can write your congressman, see what that does. It's not going to do anything. But these are all handled by multi-billion-dollar mega corporations. Armani isn't owned by Armani anymore. Armani doesn't care. People who sell Armani don't even care. The only thing I think we can do is, if you're interested in getting a fragrance like this, is to know beforehand that you want it forever and that you're gonna keep it. Otherwise, later down the road, someone somewhere is going to accuse you of selling them a duplicate even though you didn't. The other thing you can do is buy this from a reputable source. You can buy this straight from Armani, straight from a fragrance counter, straight from the mall or someplace like that. You can go straight to resellers. Resellers I know and I trust, they don't sell dupes. Or you could buy it secondhand from someone who they say they bought it from a reputable source. And now we're just getting into receipts and that kind of thing. I hate this. This is a dumb idea. This isn't solving anything in the world. This is not solving any waste at all. This is just virtue signaling from multi-billion-dollar companies, knowing you're not going to refill it, and then creating an open door for any thieves or any fraudsters out there who really just want to get a buck based on the fact that they think you're an idiot. That's it. Refillable bottles are dumb. Changed my mind. With that, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Fragrance X. Fragrance X is an online reseller that sells thousands of legitimate products for a discounted cost. If you're considering buying a fragrance, definitely check out Fragrance X. I'll have a link down below to them as well as a coupon. But also check out Rakuten.com. Rakuten.com is a website that offers you a rebate with every purchase that you make through their website. They actually have a deal with Fragrance X that offers you a certain percentage in rebates just by buying through Rakuten. So I'll have a link down below to them as well. Definitely check out Fragrance X and Rakuten together. Great. Thanks again for watching. What do you think about refillable bottles? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you again for watching. I'm Dave with Fragrance Bros. Bye.